episode 23 of my One Piece anime reaction. We have a lot starting to pick up, you know. We have Don Krieg showing up, demanding food for his crew, and Zeph showing up with the bag. I went ahead and skipped the intro stuff, like the opening, but I don't know if I'm gonna get some previously on stuff or not because I couldn't suss out where the title screen is if I skipped it or not by mistake. Crunchyroll is not the easiest service to use for this, let's just say. But with that prefaced, I'm Kumo Akemi. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you are enjoying this show as much as I am. I'm super excited that there is some Sanji action going on here. Got my boy over here again, smoking his little cigarette. Very proud of him. It's not a lollipop or a sucker or whatever, you know. Oh, right, this is previously on crap. Great. We get to see him pile drive Sanji again. Excellent.
いいレストランじゃねえか。この船もらうぜ。そう、来たか。
Meatball of Doom. I suppose you could say they all got cooked.
俺が食料を用意しろと言ったら黙ってその通りにすりゃいいんだ。ゼフだと。
Oh, I can't look, but I found it. Finally, we're good. Not looking, not looking, not looking. Alright, we're good. This music is almost like Deal or No Deal music.
なんてことを一体どういうつもりですか。船にいる船員たちまで呼び起こしたらこの店は完全に乗っ取られちまうんですよ。その繊維があればの話だ。ああ、グランドラインの落ち武者よ。
Dropping shade.
まさかグランドライン。貴様は赤足のゼフ。赤足のゼフといや、戦闘において一切手を使わなかったという蹴りの達人。その強靭な脚力は岩盤をも砕き、鋼鉄にすら足形を残せたと聞く。そして赤足とは敵を蹴り倒して。
Oh, okay. That's more detailed. In the live action, Sanji does explain that he was called Red Leg Zeph because his boots were always stained with the blood of his enemies. But they never established much as far as his fighting prowess goes, right? That was like literally the line. And so they are saying that it wasn't just because, you know, of swashbuckling, sword fighting, walking in puddles of blood after the fact. He's quite literally kicking his enemies and making them explode with blood. That's pretty hardcore. I like it.
噂には聞いたことがある。海難事故とはついてなかったじゃないか。貴様の
Accident at scene.
足を失うということは戦闘不能を意味する。
Now we saw he could still he kicked Luffy.
足はなくとも料理はできる。この両手があればな。てめえ何が言いてんだ。はっきり言ってみる。その丸一年の後悔を記録した公開日誌があるはずだ。それを俺によこせ。
So Zeph was only on the Grand Line for a year. Interesting.
公開日誌か。確かにそれは俺の手元にある。公開日誌はかつて後悔を共にした仲間たち全員の誇り。貴様にやるには少々重すぎる。
Nakama and Tomodachi, I think, in that. So that means I'm sorry, I'm always fascinated by the way they translate and versus, you know, what people say. And so, like, Luffy always refers to his crewmates and his friends as his Nakama. And it sounded like Zeph said both words in his sentences, so he differentiates the two. If that makes sense. Like, I don't feel like I've heard Luffy say Tomodachi. Maybe Maybe he called Kobe his Tomodachi? But I always just hear Nakama. Just fascinating things, you know. Getting comfy up here.
野心も航海日誌はもらう。そして俺は再び海賊艦隊を組んでワンピースをつかみ、この大海賊時代の頂点に立つのだ。
Good luck with that, bud. I know one pirate who's got ahead of you in that department. You might have a problem with it. Speaking of, how did I not see? I saw that coming, man. Come on, he's not gonna take crap from nobody. Yeah. Oh. Drop the mic.
遊びじゃねえんだぞ。
当たり前だ。グランドラインは俺が制する。
7 days.
あくまでもそう言い張るなら、いっそこの場で潰してやろう。
Gonna have to be muting some of this OST. It's not my trumpety trumpet one. I love the trumpety trumpet one. I mean, there were trumpets in that, but it wasn't the same. Hello, Zoro.
残念だがお前がそう言うなら仕方がない。いざという時は加勢してやるから。
そいつらはお前の仲間がずいぶんささやかなメンバーだな。
何言ってんだ。あと2人いる。おい、俺を入れただろ。
Oh my god, Luffy.
死にたくねえやつはその間に店を捨てて逃げるがいい。俺の目的は航海日誌とこの船だけだ。
なんかシーンとしてまったな。ゾロの兄貴が言ったんだ。間違いはねえだろう。本当に大丈夫か？そう言われると。ねえ、ナミの姉貴、俺たちも行った方がいいっすかね。ナミの姉貴？
何？どうかした？
Ted. What did Ted do? Better off Ted.
すまねえサンジさん。俺はまさかこんなことなんなんて。
Get a backbone
てめえ
again.
が謝ることじゃねえぞ、下っ端。
Yeah.
この店のコックがそれぞれ自分の思うままに動いた。ただそれだけのことだ。オーナー、あんたまでサンジの肩を持つような真似してる
Because
んだ。
Sanji's
どう
awesome.
いうことですか？そうですよ。ことの原因はあの野郎にある。広すぎるこの海の上で食料や水を失うことがどれほどの恐怖か、どれほど辛いことか知っとんのか。どういうことです、オーナー？サンジとてめえらの違いは知ってるか知らねえか。ぐちぐち言ってる暇があったら裏口からとっとと店を出ろ。俺は残って戦うぜ。やられっぱなしやあの虫が収まらねえ。俺もだ。ここは俺の働く店なんだ。
おい議員、
He keeps saying his name wrong.
腹を空かせたやつに飯を食わせるまではコックとしての俺の正義だがな。こっから先の相手は腹いっぱいの略奪者。これから俺がてめえの仲間をぶちのめそうとも文句は言わせねえ。この店を乗っ取ろうってんなら俺はたとえてめえでも容赦なく殺す。
Ooh, hardcore Sanji.
なんかあいついいだろ。いいよ、あんなやつどうでも。それより早く逃げねえと。
落ち着け。クリークって言ってもボロボロの怪我人だぜ。
ねえ、お前グランドラインのこと何もわからねえって言ってたよな。行ってきたのにか？
グランドラインに入って7日目のあの海での出来事が夢なのか。
実なのか。未だに頭の中でスレルがつかねえでいるんだ。たった一人の男に50隻の艦隊が壊滅させられたなんて。それは突然起こったんだ。その男は現れるや否や艦隊の船を次々と沈め
So
ていった
this is where we're going into alternate universe territory, as in like live action was like, you know what? We're just gonna nip it right here. This mysterious hawk-eyed individual is gonna show up and gank all these guys, and we're gonna just show a little bit of it on screen, and we're gonna move on from this. And by doing that, they cut this entire story arc. So this is fascinating and getting it from a different point of view.
何個まで船も何隻残ってるかわからねえ。ただ恐ろしくて、あれを現実だと受け止めたくねえんだ。思い出したくねえんだよ。あの男の、人を睨み殺すかと思うほどの鷹のように鋭い目を。
Ooh, Zoro, you getting a little excited there?
だと
Hawkeyes.
鷹の目の男にちえねえな。おめえがその男の目を鷹のように感じたこと自体は証拠にはならねえが、そんなことをしでかすことそのものが、いや鷹の目の男を。
Hawkeye. Okay, so Hawkeye is a nickname literally based off his eyes that look like hawks, but it's not his name because it's so confusing because they're referring to him like this when they use his name on the live action. So I guess, they probably had to deal with, making sure no one was like, Marvel? Hawkeye? What? They're like, no, this is a different kind of Hawkeye. Isn't it possible that that man had some deep grudge towards you guys? And there it is. The nap. The joke. Because in the show, they're like, it's a throwaway scene with Don Krieg and Mihawk, right? And Don Krieg's like, why are you attacking us? And he's like, you woke me from my nap. And he's like, well, it could have been you woke him from his nap. And he's like, don't be ridiculous. Oh my gosh. That's beautiful. It's an example.
グランドラインという場所は例えばそういうところだと言っておるんだ。
Luffy's gonna wanna go.
ルフィザクザクするな。やっぱそうでなくちゃな。てめえは少しは身の危険を知れ。
でもこれで俺の目的は完全にグ
We
ラ
are
ンドライ
down
ン
at the
と
Grand
絞られ
Line.
た。あの男にはそこに行けば会えるんだ。
He's got a crush.
お前ら真っ先に死ぬタイプだな。
当たってるけどな。バカは余計だ。剣士として最強を目指すと決めた時から命なんてとうに捨ててる。この俺をバカと呼んでいいのはそれを決めた俺だけだ。てめえら今のこの状況が理解できてんのか。店の前に止まってんのはあの海賊艦隊提督ドンクリークの巨大ガレオン船だぞ。現実逃避はこの姿勢を超えてからしやがれ。
Commodore and Don. Those are both words that are from like Spain, right? I'm probably off entirely. I don't know my regions very well, but I do recall watching Zorro. Not this Zorro, but like the Mask of Zorro, that kind of Zorro, the old shows back in the day. And that's where they had the titles of Commodore and Don and things like that. So, South American? Wait, where's Spain? I don't have a map. I'm not Luffy. I'm not a navigator. Where's my Nami? I don't have one, do I? Well, I do have a Nami. She's up there, not in heaven, but on the top shelf. And this is Sanji's day, so we're just gonna let her be up there. But we'll just imagine, if we would, that there's a location somewhere geographically that this is referencing when it comes to the titles. Ouch. Ooh. This seems interesting. I wonder who that is.
まずはこのいつ沈むとも限らんボロ船を捨てレストランを乗っ取れ。相手はたかがチンピラみてえなコックどもだ。
Oh. Okay. I know who this is now.
わかれ。
Nice. Sorry. We got some serious stuff going on.
船がないぞ。何がどうした？
それがすいません兄貴、もうここにはいないです。
Gone.
じゃあね、あいつらに言っといて。
波の兄貴は
縁があったらまた会いましょうって。
宝全部持って逃げちゃいました。
Nice. Oh my.
あの野郎追ってきやがった。まさかあれが鷹の目の男。
They still haven't. Wow. Well, hey. Another episode here and gone. Very exciting to see another step through the arc that does not exist in live action. I'm curious to see where we go from here. Until then, adios.